Good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. This is David Richard. I'm bouncing the track. Try that again. This is David Richard. I'm bouncing the triad, body, mind, and spirit. And yes, first thing you'll see is a little bit of a change here. Finally got a haircut after almost 10 months. I've had long hair before. I want to go long hair again. It's like, yeah, I had enough of that, so got it taken care of. And morning, because it's nice and cool. Here in Northern California, we're definitely dealing with some heat stuff. I think locally it was somewhere around 113 today. Yesterday, I think it's supposed to be close to that today. I know at 5 o'clock this morning, it was 81 outside. So getting this done early, and I'm going to get ready to do some training, which will be nice and warm for me. So I'm going to get it done before it gets too hot out there. And morning seems to be a little better right now for doing this, especially since it's such it for the day. This is something I have personally slacked off on a little bit, and what it is, it's to plan your week out ahead of time. Spend some time on Sunday to get your kind of week plan out, because I've done it up in here, but it's not the same as actually, and what I'm talking about plan out, actually write things down, kind of give yourself a tentative schedule of sorts, because up in here it goes so far, but you actually want to be able to write this out. And what this is, figure out what are the projects you either have to do and or you want to do. Now this is some work-related ones. You might schedule those out about when you're going to be doing those. If you got meetings scheduled at work, if you're going to school right now, what are the major projects or retest or whatever you have to do? And then even for personally, this includes when are you going to do some training, possibly when are you going to do some meditation, what are the big things you're focusing on. Plan this out ahead of time. Now, most of the time we know if you have a strict plan, it doesn't necessarily follow that, but if you at least have a bit of a guideline, it helps to kind of keep you focused and on track. That's the ideas here. Kind of plan out, again, just get a rough schedule down. I mean, you can get detailed if you want to, but again, we know life a lot of times happens or things take longer than what we thought, so that kind of throws them off a little bit. But at least have a bit of a list, checklist, if you will, or to-do list, however you want to refer to it as, and you get your major things that you're going to get done for the week. And how this is going to work for you, I don't know. Everyone's slightly different on what they like and what they don't like about it. But again, you can either do like a major checklist where the 5 major projects, etc., you got to get done for the week, or have like a schedule. So you got your daily schedule about making sure you get your workout time schedule in. If you need to do your meditation times, again, work projects, meetings, schoolwork, family visits, something like that. The idea is just to have a bit of knowing what you're going to do. And some people don't like that. They think they don't like it because, okay, and it's a bit of a system. But what a system actually does, and I've kind of fought this a little bit till I learned better, a system schedule like that actually gives you more freedom. Because if you do this ahead of time, that's the key word there is ahead of time. Just like you want to plan your day the night before. You already know what you need to work on. Instead of trying to figure it out in the moment on what you're going to do that day, it's already at least halfway scheduled out. So you get a chance to know what it is you're going to work on, maybe when you're going to do it as well. And that is a tremendous value to give you the freedom of mind to say, okay, what do I need to do right now? You already have it planned out. You spent some time earlier to write things out and figure out what it is you're going to work on. So body, mind, spirit, this can work out fantastic. Especially, and again, it depends how much detail you want to go. If you can plan out a menu for the week, I know that makes it much easier around here. Is you got a menu, so you got a couple of meals to choose from. Okay, this is what we're going to do tonight. So you have a menu, so you're not thinking about what you're going to be doing for dinner. You get your workout schedule, so you know when you get those done. You got your meditation time you can schedule. You get your work scheduled out, so that way there you don't have to think about it. You don't have to. I guess the term you want to say waste brain power. That's maybe not exactly the best way to do it, but you already know what it is you're going to be doing, and that just again it gives you a chance of freedom and to just do it instead of figuring, okay, what is it I need to do today? What does I have to get done? You just already know it. And when you do spend a little bit of time doing this, I don't know if it's going to be 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes to actually figure it out. Don't just half-ass it. The reason going to be half-ass it, we talked about the video just not too long ago about mediocre. Do everything in moderation, you're going to have a moderate life. So actually spend some time, and it can be a little daunting because I know for myself, this is something I'm going to do today because, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, a lot of times I've done it in my head. I got a rough idea, but I haven't written it out. So this time I'm going to make sure because my desk is right there, so I'm going to make sure and sit there and write it down. And yeah, a little daunting, unfortunately, because I'm thinking about the different things that I'm going to have to get done. It's like, oh. And some of those have to do with what the video I did just about answering those tough questions. So Okay, hopefully get some ideas about that. Is, yeah, try it out for a couple weeks. Try it out, just kind of get a rough idea of what you're going to do and see how much pressure that might take off you for the week, because you don't have to figure out what you're going to do because you already know that. And yeah, there'll be things that you have to throw in there, some things you might have to throw out, but at least you got an overall idea. All right, so plan on, so that's your homework assignment, is to do that today for your Sundays. Get that planned out before the day ends so you know what type of week you're going to hopefully have. So wherever you're at, hopefully you stay cool. That's what my plan. Might have to spend a lot of time in front of the fan today. So I'm going to get ready to go outside and do some training. I might do, I'm not sure if we're doing intervals yet, or might do drag the tire sled around. But enjoy your Sunday, enjoy the start of your week, and we'll catch you next time. Bouncing to you. Bye-bye.